This is the Corsair Vengeance DDR4. We're currently offering the LPX sub-brand. It comes with a very nice heat spreader. They're available in single packages, they're available in dual packages and in quad packages. They come in 4 gig or 8 gig. They start from DDR 2400 megahertz, which is a bit higher than the base DDR4. The base DDR4 is the 2100 megahertz. The nice thing is the same brand, same kind of packaging is available all the way up to 3200 megahertz. For guys that like to set up their own setups, what's very convenient is on the Corsair RAM they've actually got a little sticker at the back here where it shows you your voltage to set in the BIOS, the frequency you can set it to, and actually the individual latencies you need to set it to achieve the frequency on the package. Something to know with RAM: be careful not to set your voltage too high, because you can really get the RAM very, very hot, and stick to what the manufacturer says unless you really know what you're doing on that. Another thing which people often don't understand with RAM is what's almost more important than your clock frequency, like this one's 2400 megahertz, is how many channels of RAM you're running. If you're looking at sort of the lower end i5s and i7s, they're typically dual channel motherboards, which means you can run there's 2 channels of RAM from the CPU, which means if you put a second DIMM in, you get double the RAM bandwidth. But it's the higher end boards, which typically the i7s, which start from 800, the something 800 or something 900 i7s, typically can run quad channel RAM, so you can actually have 4 separate channels running into the CPU, which gives you a lot of extra bandwidth, but those are much more expensive setups to use. What we use in our basic gaming PCs, we normally start with one 8 gig DIMM, where you're not using both those channels, but that gives you a very nice easy upgrade to a 16 gig dual channel setup, which is what we would normally recommend. 8 gig RAM can sometimes be a little bit on the low side. 16 gig you're normally fairly safe with most setups. If you really want to have a lot of RAM, 32 gig is nice. I use that in my personal computer, but it is really only certain situations where you require that much. And 64 gig at the time of making this video, there's very few applications where you would actually benefit from that.